Nick Valentine, huh? What's his story?
You know the story of the Good Samaritan? Helps a man, even though he has no reason to? Well, I suppose you could say that Nick Valentine is living that parable out.
Thanks. I'll go talk to him.
Take care of yourself now.
Sean's probably an adult. I guess what we don't really know, we don't really know when Sean got taken. Because Sean got taken and then we got frozen again. Sean could be older than us by now. I mean, technically older than us for all we know. Obviously, we're still older, but he could be aged more than we are. Noodles. We all eat them. We all love them. And Diamond City's Power Noodles have supplied the sustenance for the past 15 years. From the side of mechanical Takahashi's programmed Japanese to the fragment blah blah eating noodles. Or is it? I was struck by this very question of eating noodles when I noticed our very own Mayor McDuh slide up the stool and engage in the very same ritual rite, extending mouth opening, teeth chewing, yes, eating noodles, shared the experience of almost every Diamond City resident. So it must have also seen the residents Dynasty 60 years ago on the unnecessary warm evening pizza or some shit as they ran at the same counter, but it was before then the fucking Takashi and his noodles, and they served noodles, but ice cold Nuka-Cola's, frothy beers, and stiff shots of whiskey, and the brandman's name was Henry. At night, he fellaced the women and shared human experiences of drinking, smoking, talking, and laughing. That is until tragedy struck. There aren't many among us who were old enough to even remember that evening, although some of the city's ghoul residents certainly could have. Not been forcibly removed. Oh wow, they forcibly removed ghouls. What a bunch of dicks. Thanks to Mayor McDonough's anti-ghoul degree of 2282, but there's no one person among us who remembers it distinctly the events of the evening that respected, and Eustace Hawthorne, who re-encountered the story, and then Pubic hairness aware. Occurrences to the interview. Oh man, there's a real sight sitting right there at the bar, son, in front of me now. It's 1-2 years or so, and then we'd be having a good time. I was safe behind a wall, where we was, and then Wall Cena was broken through by the giant titans. And let me tell you that Mr. Carter made it easy if he came in earlier that day. Said he was from out west somewhere. Didn't really matter. How fucking long is this? What was his smile and his laugh and the way he'd make everyone feel at ease? That night at the bar, we all just sort of crowded around him. Everybody wanted to exchange a word here about the state of the Commonwealth, and Mr. Carter wasn't all too happy to oblige. It was just so wonderful until it wasn't. Eustace continued on that account that evening, moment when things stuttered and never revealed the truth about Mr. Carter. We've been eating and carrying on here. Must have been 3 hours, Mr. Carter, before 5 drinks in. David didn't get drunk, I guess. The rest of us said something just sort of happened. He was all smiling, all sorting and shit, and then he just started twitching kind of funny. And I remember watching clearly that it just happened yesterday. Reached inside that fucking coat, took out a revolver, and blam! Shot Henry the barman right in the fucking dome. Didn't hesitate to show any emotion. Mr. Carter killed Henry as casually as if he were paying him for a drink. His cheek never did stop twitching. Well, let me tell you, he broke loose after that. What Eustace describing, of course, is the infamous event known as the Broken Mask, when the people... Holy fuck! When the Broken Mask of the people in the Commonwealth went for the time and institute, show a shattered scientific organization possible. Be androids be sweeping in here. Androids 17 and 18, they be taking over town, blowing up people, and they don't give a goddamn before they unlock Android 16. Unbeknownst to the people of Diamond City, the institute has somehow evolved their androids to the synthetic humans. Since, after he and Henry shot that Mr. Carter from the other people, he said, oh, like hell they did. And then some creature named Cell broke loose, started trying to eat everybody. The guards came around running, they opened fire. Mr. Carter, he kept shooting and throwing people around left and right. Finally, those guards put him down. Seemed like they had killed a man who'd flipped his lid. Gone crazy and lay there like a dead crazy man. Sure enough, God, it was horrible, but then he saw the plastic metal in his head. One of them early senses, you see, as we realized that a man all we knew in the institute was just out there, institute everywhere now among us. We never determined precisely what they known as Mr. Carter. Went on his killing spree, so suggested that would be remotely controlled. Oh shit. So he just been remotely controlled by the institute. I'm gonna be testing his combat effective still as man help for system malfunction hypothesis supported by Twitch sequence there, and he would be killing him up in there. And then fucking Steve Harvey came in and he all had a cupcake. And then which brings us to noodles, specifically the noodles consumed by Mayor Donut last Wednesday in the same spot that Mr. Carter and the scent went haywire and mercilessly killed several people after spreading his AIDS across the land and hours and sharing people for Diamond City, assumed we were reserved for members of the human race. They were wrong.
Brotherhood of Steel.
Are we?
They're still around in the Commonwealth. I mean, I guess there was some sort of fight, like with lots of guns or whatever.
Holy fuck!
Building. Some people.
It's the Bible, man. Look at this shit.
Totally different. We're wondering if maybe they were looking for something specific.
20 pages, roughly.
Sense, right? They like technology and their gadgets and stuff, so it just seems like a place.
Read the public and be prepared.
Oh, don't worry, I read the fucking public, you bitch. Holy fucking